Shavua Tov, Gute Woch. Tonight, we're going to tell story number 50 of the Shivchei Baal Shem Tov, the earliest compilation of Baal Shem Tov stories, put together some 36 years after the Baal Shem Tov's passing, and published some 50-something years after the Baal Shem Tov passing. It is a segula to listen to Baal Shem Tov stories, or to tell Baal Shem Tov stories, Motzei Shabbos. It's said to be a segula for Parnasa, and I think it was the Rabbi Rashab or the Frierdiker Rebbe who said, Lav Davka, not necessarily Baal Shem Tov stories. We can also tell other stories, not necessarily Motzei Shabbos. We can also tell them other days, and not necessarily Parnasa is also segula for other things. Given all these good things, we will stick to the basis. The Baal Shem Tov story for tonight. I'm asking everyone who likes this channel to please help share, subscribe, like, and especially pass it on to others so we can get more views. Tonight's story is called the Machlokes, disputation, the argument between the Rav and the Lamdan, the rabbi and the scholar. The author of the book, a Chassid called Dr. There's the name of the author, who was the son-in-law of Rav Adam Shochat, who was the Sofer of the Baal Shem Tov. He says, and similar to the previous story, some similar idea, I heard from the Rav of our community that there was a Rav Lipman. Here is introduced as such, the Rav Lipman of blessed memory, from the holy community of Chmelnik, who was who had a big argument with the Rav of his community. The community mentioned above is Chmelnik. And this is about a certain question in halacha, in Jewish law. One of the two, either the Rav or Rav Littman, said that is whatever they were discussing is a forbidden matter, and the other one said no, it's mutar, it's allowed. So when Rav Littman came to the Baal Shem Tov for Rosh Hashanah, they sat by the Seudah, the Yom Tov, the holiday meal, after the prayers, and the Baal Shem Tov said, I saw today that there was a din, there were judgments about a certain lamdam, and he was facing Rav Lippman, that had a argument, he dared to contradict the Rav of his community. And even though this lamdam was given a proper psak, the fact that he dared to stand against the Rav of his community means that now there is a din in Shemayim, there is a judgment asking for the death of this lamdam. Rav Lippman understood that it meant him, and he began to cry. He could not face what he had done. So the Baal Shem Tov told him, Al tefachet, do not be worried. I already prayed for you, and the din, the judgment, has been commuted. In other words, it's not going to happen. We do learn from this the value of tshuva. We do learn from this the value of not being chutzpahdik, not going over our limits when it comes to respect. And we also learn about coming to a Rebbe, and when the Rebbe intercedes for us, when we do tshuva, but we need somebody give a good word for us up in heaven. And there is a big idea about the attachment between a chassid and the Rebbe, starting with the Baal Shem Tov, and how that helps us. Again, I will ask everyone to join in subscribing, liking, sharing, and helping make these stories spread. And I am planning to take further steps to make popular the stories of the Baal Shem Tov, So stay tuned. שבוע טוב, הגות תבוך.